Oh, very funky choice.
I think he tried to anti-air, but it was just a little bit too far, too close.
He's trying to read that crouching fears trade.
Oh, yeah, he tried
there's a gorgeous jump from Smug, expecting that there would be some kind of sweep or down fierce activation into Nadeshko. Love that jump spacing. So I like that start for Dew in the last round, but Smug with excellent comeback.
You can see Smug. He wants to get you to this corner ASAP. He does not want to deal with you in the mid-screen. Once again, already doing it. Right to the buttons. EX wingless airplane just to get out.
Yeah, he doesn't even care if that hits or not. He just wants to get back to the mid-screen. Think about this match. You know, Mika's really good when she knocks Balrog down, but she needs more proper guesses than Balrog does to win.
And that is a great trade for Smug. With the turnaround punch and the drop kick.
To not have to deal with Nadeshko is a big part of this. Now he's a hit away. Oh, Dew with perfect timing!
All right, into the corner.
Nice, dash up.
No Nadeshko unless there's a crush. So he's looking for crush, but it didn't come. It was a smart idea, but Smug is ready with the turnaround punch, which was charged up enough that it had invincibility.
I still think that Red Bull hoodie, that Red Bull costume for Balrog is so sick.
I said that yesterday. I was like, man, I mean, I know it's a bull, but, you know, that's still sick. Added to it. That's so cool.
It fits so well, dude.
Game 2 here. Gotta be some adjustments from Knuckle Dew.
Look at how different this is than when Brian was playing. Dew is trying all of the stand strongs and stand fierces, and Smug is not getting counter poked by any of them.
Yeah, and now he's forced to go to that jump splash mix-up, which really, you know, is kind of desperation, right? You're just taking 50-50s that don't lead to much, right? Because you know you can't win on the ground.
Yeah, and if it gets blocked, you can get punished so badly. Oh!
Even when Smug has control, he backs off to a range that's even more control.
Yeah.
He's so prepared.
He just resets
that. Dash, oh my god. Avoids Nadeshko and then gets the throw.
Yeah, Brian had to deal with the same mix-up, and when he did, he just stayed down back, and because of that, he got mixed up. But you can see Smug with the awareness here.
Tries to answer back with a few normals in that range, but still ends up at the corner.
Oh. Trying to walk up button and got a misinput.
Ugh. Tap.
Oh, man.
I love the turnaround timing.
How many turnaround punches has he landed?
Doesn't matter right now. Confirmed into Nadeshko. What side? The same side. And look at that stun bar for Smug. Oh my god.
Doesn't have the second EX. Oh man, that's lucky.
Oh!
What? How did he do it?
What a madman. Wow. There's huge range
after the giant swing. Yeah.
There's huge range on the EX punch command throw. That was a crazy read. Right there you see Knuckle Dew actually did a fake on the double dash command throw. He did dash and then fierce to beat you hitting a button to stop it. But Smug was ready for it.
Oh.
It's the cross up.
Jump light kick.
Combo.
Dash up again. Crush counter. Just delays it just a little bit, that Lady Mika, to let you think about it. Finds a crush counter. Pressure looking good for Knuckle Dew. Another giant swing out of the corner.
Stun?
It is enough. All right.
Throws him back.
Big damage now.
Yeah, too far to get anything out of it. There's that up back in the corner.
Tries to activate the V trigger to keep that position.
I'm surprised he's not have seen activation right there. Maybe he's keeping a review reversal. Let's see what he does.
Still got it available now, yeah.
Probably go for sweep just in case blocked. You still go into it. There it is.
His life is
Mika.
pretty much all but gone. Oh, never mind.
And I think that was one of those up-back situations you were talking about.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 every time you block her standing jab. Because if you try to jump and she does medium punch, you get hit grounded. And if you stay blocking, she can command throw out to the jab. It's 50-50. You have to guess immediately every time.
All right, we're going right back in.
No switch from Smug, of course.
I like that. Clips him. Crouching medium kick.
Look for the drop kick. Smug with a little down jab to stop it. Without bar, standing medium punch from Mika is not that scary from far away. You can't confirm it in the EX speech.
I love the use of his turnaround punch.
That's interesting. There's a few times I swear he's hit it with that target combo and not finished it.
Oh, in the front this time. Guess the back? I don't know. Don't even know. It can switch sides like
so
3 times.
That was for stun or not?
Yeah, there's the stun. Builds a little bit of bar on that. Back to the corner. You can do airplane. He didn't even need it, but it would have been even more bar.
That was a chance for Smug. Knuckle Dew really overextended in going for the stun or not, but Smug didn't capitalize.
I feel like Smug's dropped a couple of combos recently.
Yeah, he just did.
He's just... I don't know, there's a few uncharacteristic mistakes for me. I'm not sure if he's nervous or something. I can't imagine he would be. These two play each other so much. It's got to just feel like another day between these two guys.
Drops happen. You got the setup here. Want something else? You look for command throw. Good choice.
Wow, another tap in. You know Smugs just has already backed to charging another one.
Oh, yeah, immediately. As soon as you let go of it.
There we go,
About 2 or
into the
3.
corner.
Oh, wow.
Dan throw. That's what you want to eat. It's not as dangerous of a mix-up. Caught him.
Oh, no confirm. Very
Yeah.
surprising.
Thought he was gonna
Anything's
go into
going to
the
stun.
EX.
Oh, hold on. He may have overextended again looking for that stun. This time, Smug does actually get damage. Also into the corner, too. Looking for super. It
The
didn't come.
patience.
Oh, he could have confirmed that, but he was committed to Nadeshko and double down short. Knuckle Dew in the lead, 2-1 here.
Smug was worried about wake up super, so he jumped, but because of that, he lost all positioning, he lost all pressure.
But here we go, classic situation now. Smug winning it in the winner's bracket, but right now Knuckle Dew with the lead here in the run back. But I mean, it might all just be about this character switch for Knuckle Dew.
Tried that double dash into command throw at the start. Smug was ready. Punish.
And that's one of the differences that we've seen in this match as opposed to the Brian F match. A lot more charged drop kicks from Knuckle Dew. Smug's not letting it rock.
Yes, speech confirmed. And there's the regular throw. It's much safer than risking the command throw. That'll be stun on the giant swing.
He's been getting this pretty consistently the last few rounds. Either close to or getting stunned.
Ooh, missed his meaty. He's in trouble.
Yeah, missed the media and then gets thrown into the corner, but just jumps out of there after the stand jab. What a smart decision. Just counter poke there and then throw him back in the corner.
Smug was he has to sit there and think about the 50-50 that's coming. Oh, he got him. He faked the double dash again.
Very interesting to see.
Yeah, double dash command throw, Knuckle Dew is known for. So Smug is sitting there waiting for it. Dash
Especially
once.
in that second round.
Yeah, dash once, and then now you know he's going to go for it. Back to the corner here. No, he's got the mix-up.
Ooh,
Good
nice block this time around.
How's the anti-air ready to go? Throws him into the corner, tries to go for the overhead, but wake up buttons from Knuckle Dew.
Oh, tap, activate. Full meter on the side.
It's overhead.
Of course. Whenever anybody does that, it's instant overhead. Fact. I believe that's fact.
Look, David, you don't have to point. I can hear you just fine in
I
my
believe
ears.
it's fact.
Ooh, interrupt, and he just uses the EX Peach to escape corner. You know, Knuckle Dew does that a lot. He's willing to just give up bar for positioning.
I mean, you see it all the time. Whenever Smug gets Knuckle Dew in the corner, the life just starts to melt away.
Trade working out for Smug. He's got the life lead here, but V-trigger on deck and the corner.
Block. A
Dude
block
playing
sweep.
patiently, trying to find that sweep activation.
Or down fierce activation. Both
Right.
of those
But
really...
you see Smug just back off. He didn't want to let that happen. Although that said, he backed up to a range where jump roundhouse is pretty strong.
Lady Nika block still. There's a V reversal. Delayed the dash go and a good block. Uh-oh. Finds EX Peach again. Dash up. Wouldn't answer back with the jab. Uh-oh.
Didn't he exit?
Oh my God! The counter and the confirm.
Oh, he went all in. He went all in. Read that Smug was going to try to hold a back or hit a button and get hit by the fierce. Heavy read from Dew. He really, because of the back roll, command throw is not a huge threat there, without bar. So good choice from Smug to stay just blocking.
Some folks try to react to whether that stand fierce hits by itself. We've seen Fudo do that, but that's very, very difficult.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Also not Knuckle Dew style. He's much more about a commitment guy.
That's true, yeah.
Fudo's much more about reactions. Although, I don't know, after seeing that EX command throw to beat the dash punch, I don't even know anymore. DD. Yeah, didn't get the combo, but only a tap.
Wow, look at the damage. Oh, Smug.
All of a sudden, forward.
You never know. Up, back out of that jab right there. That's going to give Smug a chance. Oh, there's the block. Activation delayed. The dash go coming up.
And great defense. Great
Oh,
defense.
wow.
And
Oh,
punish as
wow.
well.
Chase down.
Yeah, you just happen to be in the right spot. Good awareness.
Nice little chunk of gray. Throw tax on a heavy kick. Uh-oh, there's a V reversal again.
Just V reversal that drop kick. You don't want to give her those plus frames because she can get in on you and then a dash up throw. Smug now. Match point to double jeopardy Knuckle Dew.
On
All
save.
right. Not easy to do that. And back to a more defensive, patient style for Smug. He was so forward heavy in the last round. Really mixing it up.
Stopping all these drop kicks from Knuckle Dew pretty consistently. Jump in's a no-go. He's mixed up the splash a little bit, but Smug was willing to take the mix-up.
Saw it.
That's the counter hit link. the wake-up light from Smug trying to lead that to a throw was a little too far. Good block on the turnaround punch. But that's why you see that NuckleDu has almost very rarely gone for meaty command throws now.
Here's Du now in the corner. Stun is mounting.
Oh,
Got him.
he got him.
Oh, yeah, that's not even going to need the stun. That is going to be dead. And we are down to the last round and the last game between these two competitors. Oh, did you see the nostrils flare from NuckleDu there?
Got him
Ooh,
with a big
don't-
upper. He's got so much bar, too.
Yeah, he's very scary right now. But Du gets the hit, gets the knockdown. Pretty light.
Oh,
Oh, the damage. Oh.
look at how my grid was up on that bar.
You can see why Du thinks it's so important to try to escape.
We try to activate. Good interrupt. Smug is prepared. He's got all these angles covered.
Yep, just walks right
Excellent
back to that
spacing.
range.
Yeah, I love that he just dashes back. Okay, little bit of defense now. Now it might be strong. Here comes Du.
That
Wow.
wasn't even a combo. He just got hit by Nadeshko. I'm not sure what he was trying. Maybe he was expecting NuckleDu to go but the surprise EX dash punch from Smug.
Very fast startup. Advantage on block. Why not? Why not? Smug ends up doing it.
Double Jeopardy's NuckleDu. He moves on in the losers finals. Top 3 now. NLBC. He's going to be playing up against IDOM. Winner of that will play up against Punk.
So IDOM has yet to qualify for Capcom Cup. This is a big time for him.
Yeah,
Here
he
in
needs
losers
2
finals.
W's back to back.
He does. And neither one is going to be easy. He's played against both of these guys many times, and he has beaten both of them, although typically when it's happened, it's been at locals, been at NLBC, which may be a different feeling. But still, it's certainly something he's capable of.
See a peek back at this match. And, man, it was, you can tell these two are very familiar with each other. And they played so many times in tournament. You can see in a lot of these positions, that reversal turnaround punch is huge. And that's really what changed this matchup in this season. The tap allowing you to escape from a lot of these throws and stuff. Oh,
that
man.
was so ridiculous.
Ugh.
I liked a lot of Du's ideas. I think he played a lot of this well. But there were times when Smug's spacing was just stellar, and it was so tough for Du to approach.
Got him jumping there, and that was how they tied things up one apiece.
Ton of damage on that.
So much
Crazy, right?
An overhead.
Overhead, yep.
You said that's always an overhead?
1,000%.
Instant, right? Not just...
Only instant.
Okay.
Yeah, and he got the backdash there with that EX dash punch. Sent him home with 4th place here. He is the reigning champ, and as you can see on the bracket, losers finals coming up. IDOM versus Smug. Winner has the happy time of dealing with Punk right after.
Yeah, top 3 is all people who play at NLBC pretty regularly. It's hard to get more emphatic of a statement when it comes to locals than the top 3 all being people who play at the same one.
Yeah, and IDOM and Smug, of course, they played each other earlier in the first round as well. Smug went up 2-0, went down in the end 3-2. Those two NLBC competitors, they know each other so
You're over it or no. I got that coffee grip. Your waterboard beneath your seasons.
This event brings back a lot of memories for me, so I love this event, and I just want to come back every year. I'm just going to treat it like a regular tournament, and whoever I got to play tomorrow, I just watch a lot of players, and I just watch handle certain situations and stuff, and I just try to figure out how to handle myself defensively in the game, more so than like worry about my offense, since offense is like really what the game is based on. I feel like you don't really need to worry about that too much. You know, I don't play with headsets on because I like to listen to the crowd and stuff. Sometimes it can get distracting, but hey, if I decide to play without the headset, that's on me. It's like a real sport, so I find it like very entertaining to just listen to all that when playing. You know, I try to just give them an entertaining match and play my best so that, you know, they don't be disappointed. I don't really know if I have anything that really drives me, but I just like the competition. Certain situations, like when I'm playing in match, I'm like, dang, man, I'm about to really lose this match and stuff. Those are like the moments I really play for, and to just like come back and somehow just win, and then the crowd is crazy. It's like, that stuff like drives me to just keep doing better and just keep playing. If I lose, I'm like, well, you know, you always got next tournament, so I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, but you know, you want to win everything, obviously, but at any moment you should never feel like you should want to give up, you know? Just believe in yourself. You're like, oh yeah, I'm going into this match. I know I can beat this guy. Try to find a strategy to like counter what that guy's doing. You're like, I can still do this. Everyone that's here, I feel like I've played a lot, so I feel like we all been through a lot, just playing the games, talking, so I just wish good luck to like everyone in the tournament, and I'm just gonna try to beat all you guys. That's it, you know, definitely gonna body all of y'all.
I go to NLBC a lot, Battle Circuit in New York. I play like a lot of like best players on the East Coast a lot, so I just practice with them. And I know we always try to one-up each other. I know Smug always tries to one-up me when I beat him. I gotta come back the next week and one-up him, so it's just that. All the guys at Battle Circuit were like, oh man, you washed us, go take all the West Coast money and go take like everybody's money, the international. And all that. I was like, I'll go for it. And I see like all those 300 something people downstairs trying to all get into that one spot, so it has to be like really important, and I feel pretty like privileged to already be in it. I like the FGC because it's like you can be yourself. Like I feel like I'm not like prone to like say what somebody tells me to say. I can just say what I want. When I go on stage, it's like I hear everybody cheering, and I try to tune everybody out. I get to the setup and like put the headphones on. I hear like all the little chatter, but it's pretty much headphones that everybody shut up. I could be most of the guys in the top 8. It's just I've been worried about Punk, and I've been practicing for Punk. I'm ready to play. I'm just kind of waiting as the day goes on to see who plays. I want to be remembered for the dude who snuck into Calcom Cup in like 2 months of playing competitively, and nobody even knew who I was. Good luck to everybody else, and I'm coming for you, Punk.
I had a lot of times where I dropped Street Fighter. There was times where I just dropped the game because Dudley was too hard. I was like, this game's not for me. I had an ego. I was like, okay, I'm the best in the world. I have the #1 Dudley, and I just felt like I shouldn't lose to anybody. That's how I felt. After that, I started getting my groove back a little bit. Then I went back to Dudley, and then I started taking so many people's advice. You know, there's people that randomly message me on like Twitter. They say, hey, Smug, I saw your set with such and such. You know you can punish such and such, or you know you can do this, and I'm like, oh really? Why didn't I think of that? Or you know, you'd be like, oh, that's smart. Okay, I'm gonna go to the lab. You know, when I win a tournament, I really do get hype. I start smiling. You know, I was like, wow, it feels good. You know, I think the best feeling is when you lose to like your demon or like somebody you always lose to. You never beat them. Then that one time you beat them, you get them real good too. You start feeling yourself. You know, you start like, yeah. You start smiling. You can't wait to shake his hand like, good game, you know. But yeah, it's always a really good feeling to win. But then you still have to stay focused. Even if you win the tournament, you're like, all right, I won. What's going to happen next tournament? Look at why you won. You know, that's how you got to look at stuff. Even when you win, don't just feel like it's the happily ever after.
Blow my mind. You got a little, you could use much more. Passion. Blow my mind. Passion. Please good God, don't you blow my mind.
Welcome back to the Capcom Pro Tour North America Finals at Red Bull Battlegrounds. Only 2 matches remain until we crown ourselves a champion. I was able to speak to the cool guy a little bit earlier today. Definitely won all of our hearts with his amazing performance yesterday. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to go to the last chance qualifier at Capcom Cup, but he is super grateful for the opportunity that Red Bull Proving Grounds and Red Bull Battlegrounds gave him. He says it expanded beyond what he was capable of from his local scene, and because of this program, he has leveled up. He hopes to come back stronger, faster, tougher in 2018, and we wish him all the best of luck. Now, ladies and gentlemen, only 3 players remain. It's Smug, Punk, and IDOM. IDOM is fighting from the lower bracket. He is not qualified for Capcom Cup. He is the underdog, but if he wins this match and the grand finals, he will be moving on to the Capcom Cup. It's anybody's game. Ladies and gentlemen, let's crown ourselves a champion.
There he is. Joshua Gray, as pretty as can be, letting us know what's going on here. It is top 3 time here at Red Bull Battlegrounds. It's going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to these matches. All NLBC'd out.
That's right. Again, New York breeding champions since the beginning of time, starting with the legacy of Mr. Eddie Lee, transferring over to Justin Wong, and from there it has just been nothing but top players from New York constantly.
For a long time, they were always considered to be more defensive than other parts of the country, although I don't think that's true anymore. I think now that we all see each other so often, I think that styles have diluted. But certainly there are still extremely strong players up there. There's no doubt about that. So IDOM versus Smug already happened earlier today. We saw it in the second round in winners. IDOM ended up taking it 3-2. That was only after Smug went up 2-0 at the start.
Yeah, and that set had Smug looking really comfortable at the beginning of it, where he was taking his time doing his small little taunts, and IDOM took an extra long pause in the middle of the set. He's like, you know what, let me turn this around. Runs it all the way back, knocks Smug to the losers, but here they are again.
Yeah, once again, just reminding everyone, if they're wondering how this works, no, just if Punk wins this, just because IDOM is the highest placing non-qualifier does not mean he gets a spot.
Nope.
There is no spot reserved except for whoever wins this event.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Look at this series coming from IDOM. Tech in the middle of the screen here.
Smug went up 2-0 against both of the Lauras. The Lauras brought it back to 2-2, but he was able to win it out versus Gustavo. So let's see if he can prevent IDOM from making the comeback.
Well, this is good defense right there by Smug, but
that was a good idea. You see him try to jump because the view reversal was coming out.
Not quite there. Ooh, patience.
Oh, I like the crouch medium kick just to stop. Down heavy punch.
Patience again from Smug.
Oh,
wow, that was dangerous.
Thought that was going to be medium kick into...
Already got trigger going.
Oh, that's right.
Ready for it was IDOM.
I like the patience this time around. And now he's not even like staggering the fireball. He's just keeping that range and doing the normal again just to get him to move.
An anti-air standing medium punch with Laura, so good.
Wow.
Trying to counter hit confirm a little too far. Tagging a low medium kick, super important button to sweep.
You know, I really like that sweep because typically Smug backs off there, and IDOM knows it, and as Smug was trying to move backwards, sweep caught him. It's a really good idea.
Yeah, you see Smug's doing a lot, right? Walking back.
There, just like that. Look at this.
Oh, walks right to that medium kick from Laura. Reset. She gets the corner this time, though.
Still there. Nope, not anymore. Smug evaded.
And that was late enough to get the combo afterwards as well. The more you charge it, the more you charge that, the more advantage you have.
Very nice. They know each other so well. You can see it.
Ooh.
Challenge right there. It's got the V trigger. Clean W there for Smug. One apiece now. The round count.
And it's hard to talk about anything like adaptation. These guys just know each other so well that all these things have all been explored already. It's just which one should you bring out at which time, which placements, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, the wheel of options has really been fleshed out between these two players, I should say.
Nice pressure in the corner again. IDOM looking in control. Oh, another one. Really
one more.
Close to stun.
And if stunned, then round.
There it is.
Moved himself forward with that too. It was a really tough series because Smug had to guess throw or strike. like 2 or 3 times back to back, and all of them would stun you. So it's a super bad position to be in. That's why this matchup can be pretty tough for Balrog. We see it, you know, in the way he controls right there with those fireballs. 1-0 for Idom.
Yeah, there's a lot of Balrog players that felt like that this was a really, really terrible matchup for him. Obviously, a player like Smug not going to have that same kind of experience, especially having fought against Idom a bunch of times.
But wow,
great
look at how
recognition.
ready he is.
Yeah, straight combo off the elbow into the standing medium kick. Crushed him.
Still controlling the corner here.
Oh, dash up, counter hit, confirm again, and there's another stun from Idom.
Should be the round.
That's it. Oh, wait, he went for the cutesy little reset.
Okay.
I'm surprised because I'm sure he's done that to Smug before.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Overextension. Just like that, Idom's in trouble. He's 2 hits away
Maybe
from
he
losing
thought
the
the
round.
scaling wouldn't get the kill, but I feel like that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, I
Both of
expected it
his
too,
bars
but
on
he
Hero.
knows better.
Laura always seems to do way more damage than you think. Oh, boy.
He saved it. Super's on deck. If he finds another hit, it's going to be the round.
That's why he's willing to take the throws. He knows that the strike is so much more dangerous.
Yeah, well, at this point, it's either or.
And now he's getting into chip territory, but he
Yeah.
finally opens him up. Little mini travel size shimmy. Sneaking that bad boy past TSA.
Yeah, and that big smile from Smug. Oh, knew that he had the range to get that standing heavy punch, too.
Good damage off of that. Look, already down half life, and it's only been 10 seconds.
Once again, right back to that stand light kick. Smug answers back. EX dash punch into the corner, finds a target, and he is looking good.
Once he's been able to get up close like this, he's been good, but there's Idom challenging really well. Getting out of the corner, just fighting out of the corner.
You can tell these guys, like you said, David, they definitely play each other a lot.
Oh, yeah. Close to death. Anything. Oh, he missed it!
Okay. Oh, wait for the command throw, but Smug jumping out there, chases down the back
He
dash.
understood Smug wants to escape so badly. Not quite!
It missed, it missed.
Oh, he missed the punish.
Yes, he
One
did.
guess and the standing medium.
That was a scramble on both sides.
Oh, Idom comes away on top on that one, though. So tied 1 round apiece here. In game number 2.
Life still just about even. Second game, third round. Ooh.
The counter hit confirm off the elbow and stuff dash punch.
He's been able to enforce his ability to do dash up command grab again because he's done dash up button to beat Smug's attempted escapes.
Just ate that straight up.
Oh, wow. Well spaced dash punch. Look at how well that's spaced. Wow, still gets that forward hard punch just to get in.
Gonna cancel the V-trigger to make it safe, and look at this pressure now.
Ah, look at the great damage too. The great damage is why he died. Oh my god, there was so much because of the fierce. It happened a couple of times. Idom is looking good. 2-0. But hey, the first time these guys played, it was exactly the opposite. Smug was up 2-0, and he ended up losing after all. So it is a possibility.
The problem is right now, that means that Idom is on a 5-game win streak against Smug.
The tail end of that heavy kick gets the press counter, not able to make anything happen.
Sweep. Maybe it was a heavy command throw attempt that missed. Ooh, the buffer. Smug with that little down jab.
It's like the theme of the day. Buffer.
Yeah, it's really good as a counterpoke to a lot of characters who need big normals.
Almost a stun.
And this is important too, because Smug hasn't been able to get Idom into the corner very often, and now Idom, oh, he wanted another one. Still not done yet, but there we go.
And we've seen a lot of times in that situation where Smug knows to just jump back, and he's already charging dash punch right after.
Nice. That was so good. Using a fierce to whip punish, genius.
The sweep again. We've seen a lot of that against Smug. He likes to walk backwards, and he's really catching him for it.
Yeah, hit her in the head, and every time you punch Laura, her fireball dissipates.
Man, I feel, oh wow.
Meaty turnaround punch. Oh my god. And then there's that buffer again, the counter hit into the stun. Smug.
Well, look, if
All
we're
right.
going to see a reverse 3-0, that's how it starts. All right, that is an emphatic way to start a potential reverse 3-0.
And
That's
nothing
what
but
Smug wants.
forward. He was in the corner like, I'm just going to keep walking, baby. Hit that button. Cool. Counter hit.
That was like third strike Dudley right there. Towards medium kick, towards medium kick, towards medium kick.
That's right. That's actually right. James hit me with a few of those the other day.
Turn turnaround punches again. Smug is really utilizing 3 of them. He had 3 turnaround punches charged, and he unleashed all of them in the span of 10 seconds at the start of the round.
That's not stopping Idom with a look at the life lead, and still finds that command throw in the middle of the stage again.
So fast, big frame advantage. Stun is an issue.
Oh,
He
no
knows.
turnaround punches for you. And now Idom is at match point to get back into grand finals for a second chance at Punk. Smug, of course, wants his opportunity.
Ooh, neutral jumping in the corner like that risky big upper will come out.
Oh, Smug.
Oh boy.
Smug's on the ropes,
What
literally.
mix up? Oh, okay. Smug gets that back throw, and this corner position is so important for this offense.
Oh, wow. Tail end punish on that sweep right there.
Very nice. A great reversal for Smug, who backs off again. Just caging, that's all. It's very light.
Using that fireball as a way to protect your sweeps.
Oh, wow. The reversal to stop the EX fireball. Tries to walk back into that space. What a jump out by Idom. Block, punish, Smug.
It's a big risk to take in that situation, but he did need something. He needed something big.
I thought he might catch him just down backing there.
Ugh. Dash up, try to go for a command throw. Smug wasn't having it that time.
So Smug with the punish on the sweep. First time he's done that. It's good to see.
Oh, wow. That's really risky. We've seen Idom willing to spin that EX bar and chase with that elbow, especially to stop that backdash after that little setup right there.
We didn't have a chase down, but the fireball.
Oh, and it was still there.
That was actually really good anyway. It worked out. Overhead,
okay,
another big risk.
Yeah, and this is going to be huge damage off of this.
Smug's looking good. He's got the corner. And he, in classic Smug style, backs off a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Mix up time.
Oh, he got
Fierce.
him. Not enough to kill.
Yeah! The crouching light kick catches him in the ankles. Idom takes it over Smug, and he is going back to grand finals to fight Punk.
I think that was the perfect little victory pose. It was muted. It wasn't like he's getting ahead of himself. That's an important part of his road to get into Capcom Cup, but the most important part is the next match that he has to play against Punk.
Yeah, we've seen quite the evolution when it came to... We've seen these guys play each other twice now in the top 8, and we saw Idom make the correct mental connections and say, you know what? I now know how to fight this matchup so comfortably that I'm going to be able to take it confidently over a player like Smug, especially in a top 3 scenario. That's crazy.
And what's interesting now, honestly, is all of the ramifications of who wins now. If Punk wins, nothing changes. Sako is in the Capcom Cup.
And no points differentiation change at all either. He's still the
because
first place
first
overall.
place, yeah.
But if Idom wins this, Sako is out. And I think Idom will get enough points to jump past the 30-some positions. I think he'll actually jump up a little, so a few people will shift downward.
But the only person eliminated thereby will be Sako.
Yes. So Sako watching this very carefully right now. And there it is. You see that crouching light kick. Actually, didn't even catch him walking back. It was Smug hitting a button and getting counter hit in that situation.
Gonna take a look at the bracket here. This is what we have seen so far today. That bottom side is the loser's bracket, and Idom versus Smug just happened on the far right of your screen. Idom 3-1 after winning only 3-2 in the first time, but as you said, that was a 3-0 reverse, and so after he lost 2 to Smug, he won 3 in a row, he won 2 in a row,
yeah.
he lost 1, and then he took the final one. So that was a pretty good momentum for him to have.
Yeah, he's going to be playing against Punk next, and he only lost to Punk 3-2. It was a super close set, and if he can build on this momentum, I think he has a good chance here to get that reset in the bracket. We'll see how Punk is playing. You know, that's a big part of it too. He looked a little shaky. There was some drops in there earlier. And I don't know what the assist from the crowd will be like, but I guess we'll find out.
I like how Punk walks up to the stage and walks off of the stage with headphones in his ears, with little earphones in his ears. But then when it comes to actually playing the game, he doesn't want them in there.
I did not know where that was going. Until the no headphones part.
You really want him to put on those headphones,
I
man.
just think it's funny. You know.
Man, he's fighting harder for Ivorex than I am.
But I also like the fact that you could not look at two more opposite expressions. Idom, very rarely a smile, very stoic. Punk, always grinning, always with a little smirk on his face.
And for good reason, he is here to gatekeep, get some of that cash prize. And just further extend his lead in, you know, the most dominant CBT season that I can think of.
Idom with a pretty good life lead, but Punk trying to make it all back in his little exchange. Series right here, looking really good.
Again, just a reminder to everybody, Idom is coming from the loser's bracket. Punk has not been sent to the loser's bracket, so Idom has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5 in order to take this.
Yeah, what a sweep, the low profile. Look at him go. Punk.
Ooh, the timing there, the placement there was a spot where Punk has pressed buttons before and interrupted the fireball, but this time Idom got it out.
Yeah, sometimes that rapid fire jab will work, but he was slightly too far.
Oh, wow. I like the anti-air and the little shuffle back and forth to get back in.
Close to stun. There it is.
Yeah, we're going to have pretty much the opposite round here, where now Punk in a dominating position with the stun.
He cornered himself. No, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Yeah, those low forwards from Punk, I've never seen a more dangerous crouching medium kick in like any game. You know, non-metered hit confirm in a damage and corner carry every time.
So well, and just like that, finds that crush counter roundhouse at the beginning of the game and right back in control.
Bit of harassment here from Punk, who's walking in and out, And not taking big risks any moment.
Gets to jump in. What an interrupt with the crouch jab. Another throw back into the corner. Punk's in control. Was in control. Gets that medium kick. Idom fighting back. Life lead in favor of Punk, though.
See him chase down with that fireball to shield, but we've got
Super.
the counter hit.
Doesn't matter. 3 bars is going to be good enough, too. No, not even 3 bars. All right, buddy. First game, Punk. Well, there's no smirk on that face now.
Yeah, that was interestingly serious face from Punk.
He knows that he's got to close this one out. Before Idom starts to build on that momentum, once he really starts to get in your head, it feels like every decision is the wrong decision.
Was hoping to see buttons there from Punk, but Punk was patient.
Yeah, and chose to use a V reversal as well, so interesting trade. Oh, man.
Into the combo. That's one of the most dangerous things about hitting a button against that Karen's shoulder.
He just backed off to exactly the right spot. Is that stun? Wow, that's going to be 1 hit on the stun, so lots of damage on this follow-up.
Yeah. Oh, he still goes for the reset. Chooses not to go for any juggles in the EX, which probably would have guaranteed him the win, but he's so confident. Yeah.
Standing jab, Tanko. And there it is. Punk another round on the board. He is looking absolutely clinical here.
I
love his approach on the ground here from Punk. It's just walking up and blocking. It's very patient. There's not a lot of risk at any one moment. Again.
Oh, wow.
And unfortunately for Idom, he is taking all of the bait.
That is not good. Look at the damage. Same side again.
And a low forward here kills.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's exactly what Punk was looking for. Yeah.
That's the most dangerous man in the world. When you got no bar, full bar, it doesn't matter. Low medium kick leads to damage every single time. The most consistent hit confirms on that out of anybody. He always knows exactly what to do.
And now, right now, the dream of the Capcom Cup fading right now for Idom. He needs to make the comeback of the century here to take 3-0 over Punk and then do it again.
Well, keep in mind, he was down 0-2 against Smug. He ended up taking it 3-0, so it's something he's capable of.
Definitely took an extra long pause in between the set, just like this.
Right.
Thought about it, went back in and had a whole game plan fought out. He lost the battles, he won the war though. And that was because he took that extra time to get those thoughts in, you know?
There's been a lot of safety from Punk. It hasn't been like smothering super fast, get in your face stuff. It's been controlling the mid-range in front of Laura. It's been, you know, back and forth kind of mix-ups rather than just right up close to her.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous, right?
Oh,
so when he's that kind of slow and steady, really solid player.
See that crouching medium kick at the beginning of the game? What? Oh!
All right.
Reset, command throw. Look at Laura's life bar.
Oh, punish the landing frames.
That was so sick.
Did he overextend? He's in the corner. No, just like that out.
And just waited an extra second. Saw Punk walk forward and get the jump out.
Wow, he did jab after getting hit. This guy.
Oh my.
There were two very unorthodox timings, that roundhouse and the jab, and both of those are why he's got the corner. No! And Idom wins up with jab to seal the round.
Yeah, if he got counter hit there by a meaty from Punk, he was dead.
Look at that down back, and he's going to the tip of that range, that low forward range, and he's like, nah, man, I don't want to deal.
It's always crazy. Oh, he's going to be able to combo into that. Oh, that was nice, but great block.
He's been there before.
I thought that fireball was going to go and catch him at the end of that V reversal.
No chase there, standing light kick.
Yeah, he's so much enforced that corner control that he can just walk up and block.
Oh, I like that. Idom putting his own crouching medium kick exactly. Oh, wow, switches
Not
sides.
punished, oh boy.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh.
What? Goes for the okie doke.
Punk with a bunch of tricks, and it actually caught Idom twice in a row. Tournament point now for Punk.
And lots of critical art for both players right now. Any hit can lead to a bunch of damage.
He's had walk up overhead and walk up throw in the last round and a half, and that's when you have that much control, it's really tough for the opponent to battle back.
Oh, he got hit by the jab, so the command throw didn't work. Bad news. Idom is in real big trouble. This corner has been death every time. V reversal.
Couldn't quite there. Yeah,
Oh,
he's doing it.
the same situation we saw this
okay.
before. Electric pinball crack.
Gets a bunch of that gray life back. He's in the corner now.
I like
Bounce
that.
back.
Yeah.
Look at this. All of a sudden, he's a speed demon.
Yeah, but Punk was ready for that command dash. Got the counter. Oh, yeah, that's plus. Gotta respect it.
Oh,
Gets,
got the,
oh my
the
God.
back throw.
Oh, he's gonna confirm into the critical art.
What's up, Roy?
Oh, Idom. Oh, Idom. Be careful.
Punk's very much ill. Oh, he could have gotten it.
Tries to get the throw.
Oh!
The shimmy.
Punk is the second.
Your Red Bull Battlegrounds champ. And there he is. What a story to come in last year as an underdog.
Big
from
time
Proving
underdog.
Grounds and make it all the way back around to be the champ this year. The #1 seed in this tournament. The #1 seed in the CPT rankings for a reason.
And you had mentioned that he was one whole premiere
how you
above
been?
Tokido. Now make that two.
Hey, not too bad, brother.
That means
Job's
he has
going
3
good, so
premier events.
I gotta roll
Yeah,
out
looks so strong.
tonight, actually.
Everything
the
about
rankings.
his play, I thought, was excellent, and especially in that last set, you could really
We're
see
getting
him
shot out
maximize his control
day
of
early
everything.
to try
Let's
to
go over
make
to
it back in
Josh
time
now
for Thanksgiving,
for a
so
conversation with the champion.
I'll leave at some point today. I gotta drive into
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Arkansas.
What an incredible tournament we have experienced today. Punk, a year
What you been
ago,
up to?
you were an up-and-coming player. And now today, you're not only a household name in the world of Street Fighter, you are now the Capcom Pro Tour North America champion. What does that mean to you?
You know, it actually means a lot because last year is like when I basically, like at this very tournament, was
Sounds
like
fun.
when I came to the scene basically. So, you know, this tournament means a lot. I'm happy Knuckle Dudang lost
Yeah.
because he gate-kept me last
Should be good.
year. So
I'm watching up the end of
happy
this
he
tournament
lost. Shout
because
out
I think
to
there's a
Knuckle
trailer
by
at the
way.
end.
But, you know, this
Playing some
tournament means
TF2
a
in the
lot.
back.
I wanted the confetti to pop down, so I was happy we had that this year, too. So, you
I
know,
just
this
moved.
tournament actually
Been
means a
2
lot
weeks
to me.
since I had internet.
Oh, no shit. Where'd you move to?
Well, you still have more of a journey this year. Capcom Cup is just a few weeks away. What is your preparation going to be like before we see you at that tournament?
You know, I'm going to Justin Mawong's house, you know, to train for a while. So I will be there to train.
Just locally.
And hopefully,
Oh, okay.
every time I go
Where
to
do you
Justin's
live?
house,
I don't know if
actually
I've
do
ever
really well
actually
at
asked
tournaments.
that.
So I look
Because with
forward
this
to
job and me
Capcom
traveling
Cup,
and all that, I maybe
hopefully,
actually
you
meet a
know,
lot of my viewers.
I could get my revenge on Tokido. I hope he's watching
Left
this.
my one-room apt and got a nice second floor in a
And
townhome.
then finally,
Philly.
Philly. Okay.
any shout-outs that you have?
I want to shout out to all the fans who believe
Well,
in
we
me.
do get shot
I
out
want to
there,
shout out
so
to Cool Kid's
I'll
wife.
probably be up there at some point. I'll hit you up if I'm ever
I want to give
that
a
far
shout out to my
north.
girlfriend who's sitting over there. I want to give shout out to my mom because I know she's watching at home, my brothers. I just shout out to everyone who just believes in me and just believes that I could win these tournaments.
Well, congratulations one more time. Ono-san from Capcom, if you can come up, please. Punk, right behind you is your trophy.
All right, that would
Ladies
be awesome.
and gentlemen, give it up
Yeah,
for your
for sure.
Capcom Pro Tour North American Champion, Punk!
I'm going back. I know Comier lives in Texas, and I was in Texas last week, but I didn't get a chance to meet up with him. And I'm going back to Texas this week as well, so I'm hoping to meet Comier.
Today we got to crown a champion, but we also have one more surprise for you. Ono-san, I'll let you take the mic.
Go on, give us this trailer. I want to see who it is.
All right. Hello, everyone. So the president gave a big hand to champion one more. So,
Well, give us someone
did
good.
you have a fun? So I'm really looking forward to shooting to
Trailer,
you that Capcom
trailer.
Camp. So today I have a new trainers,
Damn cat.
but before, please everyone stand up. It's a Shoryuken time. I called count down 3, 2, 1, so everyone is please that call to Shoryuken. All right?
Fix my fucking
Are you ready?
ears.
3, 2, 1. Okay, please watching to the display.
Come on, baby. Let me forgot. Or Sakura. Movie trigger. Fuck that. No character? Oh. I was hoping for a character reveal.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for a truly extraordinary event in Boston. We love you. You've been fantastic.
Boston.
On behalf of everybody here at Red Bull Battlegrounds, thank you so much for supporting the Capcom Pro Tour. We're going to see you at Capcom Cup in December at Anaheim. Until then, good night and good game.
We needed a trailer. That's unfortunate. I was hoping they were gonna freaking announce what the next character was gonna be. Oh well. So the internet that you got now, up there, is it an upgrade from what you had before, or is it about the same? Well, I guess that's it for that. Let's see what's going on with this. Where'd it go? There it is. Ninjas and phase.
So it's Get Right said, go big or go home. They are taking on the absolute rock star of FaZe Clan. Right then, 2 teams on stage, 10 players ready to go head-to-head. Let's do some Counter-Strike. Your IEM 2017 Oakland Grand Final is the Ninjas in Pajamas taking on the FaZe Clan. Go big or go home, prestige, legacy, and a whole lot of video games. It is the grand final of IEM Oakland 2017. The first map is going to be a bit of a blockbuster. They have been given cobblestone. We get to see the Ninjas in Pajamas on a map. They're comfortable on FaZe, however, looking a little worse for wear.
Definitely so, Alex. And if you want to know, this FaZe team wants to build that legacy they're talking about and prove that they're a true 7-map pool team. This is a great place for them to start taking on NIP, who have historically been fantastic at this map. Innovative. They've had a fantastic understanding of the map, the rotations, all the little details. These are the guys who brought in the jump smoke scenario based off threat. They were able to fake off of that, and they almost built, you know, a legacy on this map earlier in the year.
It's also listening to Get Right with Stunner just now. He's saying that they are they feel super prepared for this game and throughout the tournament. That's one of their main strengths, right? The preparation they put into. But FaZe is a bit of an unknown entity on Cobblestone because they ban it for the majority of the time. You're not really sure what their style is going to be. Are they going to be super individualistic with Olofmeister on that B platform? I mean, he's known for that T-side play. Then you have Guardian, the second new addition. He's known for his CT-sided play with that AWP. So those are two very, very important players for FaZe coming into this one. And for NIP, it's about starting off strong individually. Otherwise, FaZe can just bully you on the server.
What we've seen from Cobblestone so far for NIP has been Rez going for the entry frags at platform, right? Almost Olaf-esque in a way. He's kind of taken that mantle, and he did a fantastic job throughout the group stage, getting those opening kills, and then they're just able to swarm onto that B-bomb side.
I mean, he's the most successful entry fragger of the tournament, but now you have to play against FaZe, right? That's where it gets really difficult coming into the bomb side, and you know, we've seen Rez being able to get 2 or 3 kills and win around by himself. That's going to be much more difficult when you're going against the likes of, you know, Nico, all of Guardian, Rain.
And the fact that you still put those names in the same team still baffles me. These are individuals that in their own right in previous rosters was the focal point. They were the focus, they were the star, and now somehow by some twist of fate and a whole lot of FaZe Clan money, they've managed to come together in a unit and perform. This was not something that people had expectations for. In fact, Chad, you did not believe FaZe would be at this stage when you saw that roster.
No, not at Malmo. You know, they looked like just a team who didn't know their direction. And now they've come together. They've shown me, they've shown the world that these are the, you know, players who can play Counter-Strike and not have to give room to each other. They all can go for plays. They all have impact. They can all be stars in their own right. And this is
I'm back.
in the same
Sorry,
server,
something
in the same
came
map.
up.
It's insane.
I mean, talk about entry fragging against FaZe Clan.
How's the internet
this
where you
adds a
moved?
whole extra element. Get Right says they're prepared. How much
upgrade
can you
or
prepare for having to win Angels against 5 of the best players in the world?
I think more than anything, you have to be prepared mentally, right? What we've discussed in a sense that you are going to lose some rounds that you're not supposed to lose, but you just need to deal with it and give yourself the best opportunity to win over the course of a series. One of the strengths for NIP when this threat initially joined the team was he added a lot of discipline to the team, especially in those anti-eco and anti-force buy rounds, Alex. And
I just got my
PC is kind of those rounds because they're so successful with the pistols, and even when they don't
I just got my internet upgraded too, so I got 10 up now, so I've
really
doubled
discipline and nail
doubled
those
the stream quality.
rounds down. That can give them a serious advantage in
You
the
think
whole
it's-
economy.
By my phone
They're
gets
definitely
it
going to be
good.
challenged in that regard as well. FaZe, they
You're
don't
running
back
a
down, they
hardline,
don't take
yeah?
a step back. They buy those deagles. They get the scouts up, the CZs. They can make it work with any weapon. We saw that yesterday against Cloud9. That was a tussle that was back and forth, and every time FaZe came out on top, they were able to pull off 1v1s, the 4Ks we saw coming in from Karrigan. Every single player had impact for FaZe. And if they're able to, you know, even if they lose pistol, this is the team that said, we have a second pistol. You know, they just grab the
Yeah,
deagles and they
Ethernet
just
from
get it
router.
done.
No one gets away with it like FaZe Clan do. The Desert Eagle, a weapon that we just saw a full montage from one game, one best of 3.
How old is the
They
router?
just found a way to beat Cloud9 with the side
So it's even Rain. You don't even think of Rain as a guy that has a sick eagle, right? It's Nico first and foremost, and then maybe a little bit of Guardian and Olofmeister. And Rain shows up against Cloud9 yesterday, wins 2 basically eco rounds with just his eagle. It's insane.
Absolutely, and even you
Rented
consider as
brand
well
new from
that
Verizon.
with this, it kind of throws NIP's preparation out the window. Suddenly, just an inexplainable deagle headshot.
Yeah, their mental coach has been helping them stay prepared for all scenarios. Like, that's one of the main points from the interview yesterday. And if they can do that, you know, if they can not get flustered by losing those egos, they can be on top.
It's time then to jump in, make some noise.
Have you
The
given it a
Oracle Arena
whirl?
is your grand final.
Ethernet directly
FaZe
into
Clan versus
modem.
the Ninjas in Pajamas, and we jump in on trade.
Thank you very much, Alex. Absolutely. It is time. Grand Finals, IEM Oakland. It's NIP versus FaZe Clan. NIP to start on the CT side, FaZe on the T side. Ladies and gentlemen, for one more time, make some noise! We'll get into it. 4 sets of armor,
Okay.
the smoke and Molotov, and it's going to be FaZe heading towards the B-bomb side.
No, I didn't try that.
Yeah, because a lot of times with your higher speeds and all that, even if you've rented it from like your provider and all that jazz, there's a possibility that the router itself isn't capable of handling the updated. Basically, like it's kind of like firmware / software. Basically, if your router is not able to handle it, it might be able to broadcast the Wi-Fi signal strong enough, but if it can't process the speed going from the modem, it might be affecting it on hardline. So I would test it out hardlined into your modem and see if that helps it at all. If that helps it at all. If your upload is good directly from the modem, then you know your router is the issue.
Exist trying desperately. Dragon get one single kill though, gives them a much
Because
better
the router
chance
might
of
be
slowing
bottlenecking
down
the
and
speeds of
going
it.
down and put them into
It'll
a
broadcast
1 versus
Wi-Fi
3
just
with
fine,
easy access
but
to the
on
site.
a hard line it
Might have
can
been a tougher
get
task
bottlenecked.
for NIP. Exist is the one with the kit. Forrest gets to the door. Speed of fire inside of the site, and Get Right tries to contribute by doing the same. Timid to try and locate the fact that Exist is now going down at the top of the balcony. They
Okay,
have to
they'll try
to get
that.
toward the kit. The fact that he took the duel and no one was able to
That'd
trade,
be the first thing I
has to go that
tried.
direction just to get to it. And Forrest takes the fight to Kerrigan. That's going to work. That's going to hold it off. That'll allow Get Right to get the kit and get to the site. And they take down Olaf in the process.
The old guard stepping up, Forrest and Get Right on the retake there. Managing to defuse the bomb. It's going to be quite close, but it looks like it's safe. And NIP will be the first round on the board. They draw first blood. And FaZe with a successful approach there towards the A bombs. They had full control with Draken buying them so much time with that first frag. He allowed the rotation to come through.
And Exist might have been better to take the duel jumping off the balcony. Just get in the site and take it. If he's going to peek, if he's going to try and get in that situation, the fact that he dropped the kit where he did, Get Right to climb back through the vent, go up the stairs, grab it, and then kill Olaf. It only came down to about a second in difference. If he'd gone down the inside of the balcony, they could have just gone directly to the battle.
Well, we're coming out swinging in the first map. FaZe can have force port in the second round after getting the bomb down in the pistol. They're here to win, and they're going to be challenged by Reds once again at the upper platform. Finds the first kill with the MP9. He'll take down Olaf Meister, and Nico trying to recover the situation. Throws the Molotov towards a chicken coop. Surely he can't find an opening here.
Up close, flashed off. Manages to dodge it, turn it around, and down goes Nico as well. The UMP gone. Clean sweep. Good hold, NIP.
Rez looks like he's going to turn up once again today. Finding the frags, the aggression at the very start of the upper platform. Takes down one, gets all the information required. Digs himself into a hole, and his teammates can take all the aggro away. The M4's doing their work at range, and that's what they're designed to do. 2-0, and that was the force buy. We noted it because usually when the bomb goes down in the pistol, you're forcing the AKs down in the third. This was a gamble from FaZe, and one that did not pay off whatsoever. Not a single kill picked up, no bomb going down. Goes without saying, we're into a full eco in round number 3.
And it speaks to how aggressive FaZe want to be in this series. They know they've got the individual skill. Why not try the early buy immediately and early on? Really damage as well toward Guardian. He gets tagged to 25 through the smoke. Nade almost catches him out. Slower play this time as they let Rain try and assess what's going on toward Long with that Deagle. Nade follows up. Good damage. Get Right.
Here we go.
He found the nade kill, the spray down. And NIP once again don't even let them near the bomb site. 3-0. And we get back to standard procedure as bombs in the first round, force buy in the second, guns now in the fourth.
Crowd starting to
They're
come
trying to
to
learn
life
me how to
now.
play some
Clean
Tekken.
sweep once again from NIP. Remember, FaZe coming that force buy in the second round means they can't have the AWP here. Guardian has been stifled as we enter round number 4. It's a bit of a bonus situation for the Ninjas. They've got 1 UMP, a max 7 for Get Right, which can be very powerful on this particular map. And we go towards the B-bomb site once again. All 5 players were favored on this part of the map, and we've got a boost from NIP towards drop down. Get Right wants to get up close and personal with the max 7.
Yeah, that's one way to get the max 7 up close. As Rez plays on, that hole swings out but can't follow up. Forrest does manage to find Guardian through the smoke toward the window and the boost all the way. He's not just waiting to see if they would go to drop, he's going to get behind them. He'll hold position for now! Headshot to Kerrigan, they turn it around. He can't follow up and find Rain. They were close together, but Forrest is still able to swing inside of the site. Nico has it down to a one-on-one with Forrest, the first full gun round. Massive if NIP are able to win this as well. It's a full fourth, well, not a full, but a fourth round loss bonus with no plants. And Nico's going to try and one-up Forrest's position. And it should work. He's staring inside of the site, knowing bomb's down. Nico's behind it. Forrest has to consider. He has it. And Nico finds his 3rd kill in the round. They pull it back after the early boost, but this was a bonus from NIP. They'll be able to buy again.
Absolutely. They're going for a double orb setup moving forward. It's a nice move from Nico, but only 1 player surviving. They're still very limited going into round number 5 here. 2-Behemoth to Counter-Strike going toe-to-toe there. Forrest versus Nico. That's going to be a battle that's ongoing as we get deeper into this best of 5. Draken and Forrest to bring out the AWPs. As you can see, FaZe with a pistol, a UMP. They're so weak here. Rain of no utility whatsoever. If NIP can force this round out of them, it'll be a double eco going forward. FaZe a little slower this time. We're going straight towards B. It's a default, waiting for any sort of CT aggression, but NIP have got such a huge advantage here.
So we'll slow down. And in some ways, with the 4th round bonus, a 3-1 reset.
WTF, where's Friberg?
Beneficial to extend the lead for NIP. Now send Nico first. Get Right knows it. Molotov and a spray as well as Rez got in position for the window side.
Did they
That's
drop
pretty
it?
good teamwork. Rain will starts to try and figure out what's going on toward A. Instead, good shot exists. Walked back into it, didn't necessarily have to do that, but the AK-47, 1 of 2, finds the kill. Forrest on the second up. Finds a good shot in return. He'll fall back down. Stable just get right ready inside APC. Unfortunately, flashed off. He's got no further shots to fire as Kerrigan's able to take him down the open. And a stuck position. An AWP stuck in the cannons is never going to help because they get the angle as they walk in. Olaf follows up. It's Kerrigan immediately to take down Resident. Draken could find at least to get Olaf, but in a one-on-one.
Another 1v1 situation. Draken has been great this tournament for NIP. One of his first showings on the big stage here. He's up against one of the legends of the game, Kerrigan. Now upgrading to the M4A4. Draken has no kit to work with here, waiting for the mistake to be made.
The fact that Get Right was caught in the open and Forrest didn't fully get back inside of the site, he had nowhere to go, really cost them dearly. As another bomb plant comes through, Draken sticks with the AWP. He's elected to do so as he fires up. Can't quite catch Kerrigan. He'll get in behind the APC instead. It's a flash from far. Draken does not have a kit. There is one down. Now he picks it up on the way by. Shotgun AWP. Does not land. Kerrigan hits the shot. 3-2. FaZe Clan pull immediately back in.
A round where they had 1 AK, UMPs and pistols. Comes down to another 1v1 and Draken without the kit. He flushes him out. The perfect Molotov. It's on your screen right now. It couldn't be better for him. He misses the shot, the one that really matters right here. He normally hits the flicks, but that was a big miss. And Kerrigan goes to the APC. The no-scope doesn't connect. And then NIP have got one more buy left. It's not a strong one. We've got 2 M4s, a couple of UMPs, and the Deagle here. FaZe Clan still can be broken. It's worth 40 into this one. If NIP can somehow win this, they're right back into it. The Orb's out for Guardian. That's where things become very dangerous indeed.
Vote for Guardian and a last-ditch effort from NIP to hold on to the economic standpoint. Little tree boost, therefore. They'll put Get Right up. Transfer back over closer to the drop room instead.
Remember, this is an interesting way to kick off this best of 5. FaZe rarely play this map. NIP very comfortable on it. They can get a good start here. They're going to be in great stead to actually take this to 5 maps.
It's also an interesting approach from FaZe as well to just get it out of the way early in some respects. The fact that it comes in so early, yes, okay, it gives momentum to NIP, which they're going to need, but FaZe can turn around, dust it off, and then just play it as if that never existed and try and continue on with the series. Presumably go for a 3-0 sweep at the time count, because that's got to be their ambition. Back-to-back Grand Slam wins if they're able to pull this off. For FaZe, Olaf certainly is. He is famous for walking out the B platform and finding entrances. Fnatic used to even rely on it. Nico gets down drop, he'll find Get Right inside of the site. Rain holds for the flank, around, not quite done, but exists tag down to 19. Pretty much open. FaZe Clan going to find their third to tie the game.
FaZe looking clinical now. Everyone's starting to hit their shots. You're absolutely right. Olaf Meister is an absolute animal on the upper platform of the B bomb site. It's Exist. They know exactly where he last was. He's going to be towards long air. Nico, hungry as ever, will take him down on the hunt. That was the force fight from NIP, losing 3 rounds in a row now. Almost certainly going to be on a Nico. I think we've called a tactical timeout. We have indeed. Scoreline currently 3-3. Knowing Nico will be coming through, they'll pick up the MAC-10s. In the hands of Rain, and here's the opening picks from Olaf Meister. City's had to be aggressive here. They've got the lesser weaponry. The UMP's at close range, but Olaf doesn't miss a beat.
Kerrigan during the timeout, trying to get the crowd to clap. He's having some fun already, looking pretty relaxed on stage.
He is a bit of a showman.
Going for the Icelandic clap. There's congratulations from Iceland and Denmark. Let's go. Get back underway momentarily. As the pause comes to an end now. Let's go back into silence. And IP, I think, rest on this with no investments. One flash, I suppose. Why not for Exist, but otherwise nothing at all. Let's see the round naturally lead to FaZe. Ending any massive blunder on their part. Rain, in fact, even goes to the MAC-10 to try and assess exactly where the pistols will be. Can run forward and be sacrificial in the play.
We've seen this before from NIP, the aggressive push towards middle. It worked successfully early in the tournament. Doesn't look like it'll yield the same results today. They do get 1 kill, courtesy of Forrest with the silenced USP, but they'll have to fall back. They know exactly where he is, and this should be a very easy round now for FaZe to close out. Forrest can be a bit of a pest with the USP, but it's unlikely anyone gives an opportunity to even get close. This should be the end of it. Rain with the MAC-10 farms an extra $600 there. There was a full eco, as I said. NIP have had success with that before. It's the surprise tactic, focusing on middle, then there's backstab from long A. Usually finds a couple of kills, but this time only good for 1. We will have another buy available for NIP. It seems their focus wants to be on this double AWP setup. Draken, of course, the main AWP, Forrest secondary. We'll see whether he can rise to the occasion against one of the world's best Guardian. on cobblestone. The MAC-10 will stay in the hands of Rain, and that's actually very beneficial. They've got 3 players on helmets right now. Draken doesn't even have armor whatsoever, so that MAC-10 can do a lot of damage, and all of my stuff fast towards me once again, trying to open things up. He'll be flashed, but he is behind the box safely.
Yeah, inside of the box, in the smoke, he can use it to his advantage. Alexnofty falls off instead, doesn't want to get utility deployed. He's sitting out there open, good play from Reds, finds both get right, assists on the rain kill, that pulls it back to their favor, but Forrest misses a sitter from the chicken coop, and that's going to be a problem because there's no one else to cover off the angles. He'll make up for it. He'll find Garrick on his own as Reds finally slips up the alley, but he slips up in general because Olaf's in a position to take him down, follows up with a pistol, the flank from Exist. It doesn't work. They have to hit those shots. NIP can't afford to miss anything against the skillful FaZe clan.
Absolutely. Now it's up to Draken once again. Remember, no armor up against Guardian and Olofmeister. The bomb not planted, but Guardian takes his pick, and he'll be taken down. All of a sudden, it's a 1 versus 1. Olofmeister, the pressure applied on his side of the server. He's yet to recover the bomb, and Draken suspects it's going to be an A-sided attack.
The opposite of what we saw Forrest when he was in a one-on-one where he thought he had the alleyway covered.
Are you playing a game in the background?
Yeah, I got Tekken on. I'm trying to learn how to play Tekken.
From long and so long.
Is it too loud? Do I need to turn it down a bit?
Left. So now it's going to become a retake. AWP, despite the pull-off and obviously not communicating. He's on 32. They wouldn't have known they tagged him so low. B site, and Olaf naturally, based on the position as well, is going to know. He was gone toward A.
There we go.
So with 1 smoke thrown, 1 smoke picked up, he covers off likely choke points. Draken does slip in after the one dissolves on the doorway, but the closer he gets, the tougher it is for the AWP. And Olaf's playing this very cleverly. Smoke goes down toward the bomb. He'll try and get backside. 10 seconds! He spots him, but he can't get the shot. 10 seconds is a problem. It's already gone. Round's already done. Draken knows it. At this point, he's just going to try and take Olaf down with him. And in fact, they both should go down with the bomb with Olaf on 32, but it gives a 5th straight round to FaZe.
Good attempt by Draken there, Olofmeister. You're absolutely right. That was a very, very intelligent play. Drops the smoke beneath the tree. The assumed play there. He's been on the upper platform, and Draken's trying to sniff him out. He's not going to walk through that smoke with the AWP. Forrest will have to watch on as his teammate goes down, and Olofmeister once again delivering the goods. 5-3 now. Another eco for NIP. We do have the MAC-10 out once again for Olofmeister, the player that just was successful there. The rounds are being very closely contested, remember, so it's FaZe. Yes, they have got 5 rounds in a row, but they're being kept modest here. The Eagles out once again. It's Forrest who's been an absolute master with the Desert Eagles so far. Yeah, sees it in the hands of Get Right as well. No particular stack coming in. We've got 3 players towards B. Forrest and Exist patrolling A.
Draken knows that they're pushing through, backs off at the time that might have had the headshot, but still finds it. That'll work. Kerrigan goes down. Guardian, good shot. Ingram's turn as always, but they overlook Get Right somehow as they go down. Olaf with his back turned. He's able to get 1 before Nico realizes the situation and turns the attention of the AK. So, now 3 versus 3, but no guns available to NIP, and Forrest plummets as well. It's just 2 Deagles and no further movement from FaZe. They know the situation. Might as well play out the time before they have to force their hand. Waiting for Rez to show FaZe. The Deagle, unlikely he goes for the full peek unless he wants information. So it would be a fast shoulder peek, but unfortunately, I think Guardian's got that lineup so well. And he's so fast, he can still go down.
Rez could deliver a deadly shot here. Let's see what he's got. Misses the first. Can't find anything just yet. Needs to connect one.
All right, take it easy, brother.
They haven't got time
We'll
to pull back
catch you
towards
later
A now.
and do some reflex duels with some guys.
Looks like FaZe
Yeah,
will have quite
brother.
a comfortable affair as they find both kills. A chance there for something interesting, but overall, that is going to be 6 rounds in a row now for FaZe.
Come
He's
here,
losing the pistol.
Vinny.
NIP back on the double
yeah.
server. Hasn't really worked
Have
for them in
none
the
of
gun
that.
round so far, but that's where they want to be. Forrest considered one of the world's best riflers, and with the AWP, he can be decent, but I'd prefer him to be rifling with the rest of the unit.
Guardian continues on the AWP, but Draken gets aggressive toward long. 6 straight rounds now for NIP. FaZe starting to control the pace a little bit more and slowed things down even in the last round based on the early pistol kills this time. Obviously, because they want to figure out what the gun situation is, if you will, positioning, and if there's a double op up on the NIP side.
Classic default from FaZe coming through towards long A. It's up to Draken to defend. He has got the AWP flashed off, going to be backed up by Exist. as he looks towards danger, but Guardian is coming as well. He's got the AWP looking for that first pick. Exist might be taken down, but a good smoke just to hold them at bay. They can boost above that if they want to.
The AWP and Rain finds it, tagged at 10. So close, and Dragon's got problems. He's stuck inside the middle. Somehow he hits the shot. He's stuck in the doorway as well. Very awkward and stressful moment, but Dragon somehow finds one. He'll extinguish the Molotov immediately, but he's still stuck behind enemy lines because that territory is now taken. He has to hit an incredible shot quickly when they walk in the door. Fires too soon. Baited out by Rain.
Yeah, very smart stuff from Rain. It shows the shoulder, baits the shot out, gives them the 4-on-3 situation. They have to get right though, looking for the double spray. He'll get it, drop the bomb. And all of a sudden, NIP have a chance to pick up that first gun round here. It's Rain low, but Guardian, he's got full health on the AWP, but 20 seconds remain.
What a situation to turn in Get Right's favor. Turned one yesterday that didn't work out. This one seems better off as Rain goes down 10 HP. He tried to bait himself toward Draken. That one worked out for him, so even with the 10 HP, he survived, and Guardian's left with very little. There's still a buy left over. 7 seconds, he'll have to save. I don't think they'll chase because NIP needs the money as well. But they finally get around on the board. 3 players staying alive. This does mean a reset, which is partially why they cannot afford to chase. Not only was there not money in the banks, but they need to build it up quickly.
An A-sided attack there from baseline. The default dissecting the halls and towards danger. They managed to get the first pick there. Resistor went down, but Get Right holding strong towards middle. Takes the duel, flashbang coming through, gets the double kill, drops the bomb, applies the pressure. Timer running down. The Orbs clean things up. 6-4, you're absolutely right. Plenty of money left over for FaZe here for another full buy. They head towards B. This won't be the default. It looks like an execution right away with one player focusing towards middle. That's Carrigan, and Guardian opens things up towards B. Rez goes down straight away. Do they fully commit? Maybe not. They might bide their time here. Guardian looking for the second pick. As the flashbangs come through, we need to hit this shot, and we will.
Good shot, and transfers his angle. Guardian was still staring down the safe side. A good play from Draken to realize he could find another pick immediately, and he's got a third as well. Kerrigan's gone. He's got everything around so far, eventually taken out by Rain, but it's still a situation that is favorable. Thank you, Forrest, for making it so, as Nico is left in a 1 versus 2. Tough times with the bomb down inside of the site, but Nico has won already a 1 versus 1 in this game. And he's more than capable of winning a 1 versus 2, or is he? Forrest on the secondary op shuts him down as well.
Now it's starting to become clear as to why they want to be on the double AWP situation. It's Draken there, holding strong, and a statue finds 3 important kills for us to close things out. Nico likes a challenge, you're absolutely right there. 2 versus 1, certainly capable of getting it, but Forrest manages to nail the shot. Here's the replay of Draken. Missed a couple of shots earlier on in the half, but certainly making up for it now. That's much better, and we go to 6-5 as NIP convert 2 rounds in a row. Have a timeout now for FaZe just to work out where they sit in terms of the financial situation. They do have enough to get a weak buy up there. 3 players of AK armor, but we've got Nico down to 2K, Carrigan as well hovering just beneath 4, so they probably will buy into this. It won't be as strong as it could be. A UMP comes out for the in-game leader. I don't think we'll have the AWP this time, so this could be more of a faster paced strategy or a straight up set piece as Wall smokes towards B and try and get in there. That would be the best counter to the double AWP situation they're up against right now. Put the smokes down, segregate the CTs, and apply a lot more pressure to them.
So SMGs for Nico and Kerrigan.
Exist has left spawn without a weapon.
Yes, he has.
He's in danger right now with a USP only. I don't think he realizes. He just realized now he's going back to spawn, or is he staying on the USP?
Is there one down in spawn? I'm sure there is.
He must know he's only got the USP out now. Either way, we go towards B. It's going to be Rez to open things up. He'll take down all of Meister. NIP, they don't even need weapons, it seems. They're going to find 3 kills to open things up here. We will have a response from Guardian and Nico as we get into the 3-on-2. Remember, Exist doesn't have a single weapon here as he goes with a retake.
He just didn't even buy either. It wasn't like he threw a gun away and didn't pick his back up and didn't realize. He just had to buy. Draken sits to wait. Another 2 versus 2, and one that could be huge in terms of resetting the economy. Okay, fair enough, Exist. You have just a USP. You find an important kill on Nico, and now you have a chance to reset. He will eventually go down. Draken, AWP, how does he not realize? Where's the communication? As he doesn't look back, Guardian gets away. He has the bomb as well. He can run this to the A site. Molotov to hold off Draken from chasing him down, now on 3 HP. 1 bullet would have put him out of commission. It's a situation where you'd almost expect him to keep the AWP based on his HP so he could just get the 1 shot and get it over with, but he's gone to the AK instead.
An absolute nightmare round has been for NIP. It's Guardian now with the advantage. Draken low. He comes storming up towards middle. Has no kit once again. He's left in another clutch, almost an identical situation to before. He spots Guardian. This time he comes out on top and somehow Exist gets away without buying into the round. I have no idea. I can't explain that one to you. He had 4K residual cash. He could have got the pistol. He bought armor though. He bought the nades. He bought the defuse kit. He just didn't buy a rifle. What just happened there?
And still finds a kill on Nico. Gets taken down by Guardian, and Draken just doesn't even respond to it. I mean, that was a bizarre round, and somehow NIP pulled it off. And what an important round it was as well. To lose this round, their money would have been gone. Half could have slid away from them entirely. They now tie it on 6 and break down the economy.
It was another B split, and luckily Get Right seems like he's on form today. 2 more important kills for him in what was one of the most interesting rounds of the tournament so far. I can't really explain it. We're going to run number 13. This looks like a partial buy from FaZe. A rush towards long A, trying to find one of those orbs. Get up close and personal. Guardian to lead to charge. Pushes through the flames. Olafactor comes out on top, and the fragging begins. Forest will return the favor towards Carrigan, and they're going to commit towards A.
Shot from Forest. In fact, just as he was really ready to let go of the trigger and swap to the pistol, his last bullet finds the head of Nico. That drops bomb, and it's going to drop more than that. Olaf down as well, just pistols. Guardian manages to pick up an M4. Can't do much with it at all. They spray down, and NIP take back the lead 7-6. FaZe Clan buy back in once more. Guardian naturally onto his desired weapon.
Of course. We've got a game on our hands, man. This is not going to be a blowout. This is the same story for NIP, right? They early stages of each map we've seen this tournament, they go down like 6-1, 7-1, and they start pulling it back. Now they have the lead once again. Some big clutches coming through once again from the young players. Round number 14 will have a boost towards danger there. Draken patrolling. It's Forest up in that position. No double all this time. Draken spots the legs of Rain. Can't connect the shot. He'll fall back. He's trying to bait Forest in the best they can here.
And not even just that, you had Draken with Exist in there too, so they went for an early stack. This will cause some dynamics for the off in Draken's hands. He gets back toward top middle. Not much pressure toward B, but because they're down 1 man, they get a little aggressive on B platform. The only place that's wide open is drop.
NIP have been very strong in the last few rounds towards B. That's why they focused towards A, hoping they will lure FaZe into this trap they've got set up towards long A. It's up to Forest to be baited in. Another smoke towards middle to buy Guardian. A little bit of space here, but NIP will throw one at his feet. It's now existing towards danger. Can hear the footsteps around him. Needs to find his first shot. He'll connect, but the orb will take him down. Equal for now. 4-4. We have 2 smokes remaining for FaZe. Carrigan and Olaf work out where they go next. We'll head towards the B bomb site. It's Get Right, who's been incredibly strong to defend the final B attack that will come through. We have got drop down control for Nico.
Nice to watch the window. They've gone there. Nico might get out as well because Rez has to pedal into the side. He's willing to support Get Right's position and give it up. That means the rotation has to come through from Rez faster. Get Right's ready for them to drop in the air. Hit the shot! Rez follows up. In fact, Rez got both. He found the spray. He helps Get Right. He finds the third. It's just Nico remaining. Stuck inside of the drop, and Draken's gotten in close. AWP swings wide, and Nico's not ready for that peek. It's NIP to find back-to-back.
This is why NIP have been so dangerous in this tournament so far. The teamwork is just looking so good. Rez, especially with that AK-47, we didn't catch it, but it sounded very impressive, the AK-47. He's up against Nico in the drop-down position. Not an easy area to hold. And he'll take down 2 players and set them up quite nicely for round number 15 here. It's 8-6 overall. And FaZe Clan in the final round of the first half will have 2 pistols, 2 SMGs, 1 rifle in the hands of Guardian. That's a Galil. They head back towards the B site, and FaZe have been humbled here on Cobblestone. NIP have looked fantastic. And they'll hold them off once again when the flames drop to the upper platform.
Rain ready to bounce the smoke over top. Olaf already wants to make contact with the pistol. It's limited by the Molotovs. Get Right's going to sit to wait to see who pushes through. It's Nico that walks directly into his face and gets taken down. Good shot, Sword Hobbit by Guardian. 8 out a shot, but existed Forest at the crossfire. 9-6 NIP after winning pistol and then losing 6 rounds in a row. They've managed to pull it back.
Well, if that half has anything to go by, this is going to be one fantastic grand final here. 9-6 at half. NIP have the lead. We'll take a quick break and see if FaZe can get back into this one. Do not go anywhere.